need to put on some stretchy pants.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone. Let me just make sure all my settings are good. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Let me just check that. All right, we've got that going. Let me just make sure this is okay. Pin my post. Direct message, if anybody. Hopefully you will see that information down there at the bottom. Let me go live over here. All right, so I think I'm live on both ends here. I'm on TikTok, I'm over here on YT, so I'm doing this double duty today. Happy Sunday, folks. Happy Sunday. If you are new to me, welcome. My name's Beth. 60-year-old Grammy. I'm from Pennsylvania, so tell me where you're joining from. Pennsylvania is having beautiful weather today. It is absolutely gorgeous. Don't forget, get outside, get some vitamin D. It just does us some good. But I come on social media because I talk to women that are over 50 that have been through a struggle. They feel like they need to start all over. They are not set for any retirement. They hardly have anything for retirement. There's no way that they can afford to retire. There's no way that, they're going to live comfortably, what their hopes and dreams are of retirement. See, that was me. That was me a few months ago. I felt like I was going to have to work until we're 90. If anybody feels that way, ladies, that we are going to have to work until 90, please put it down. Yes, that is me. I feel like I am so far behind the 8 ball when it comes to retirement. And I have a reason why that happens. Life happens. My husband in 2013 was diagnosed with ALS. ALS is Lou Gehrig's disease. And I cared for him for 10 years prior to ALS ever coming into our family. My husband and I had our hopes and dreams of retirement. Our boys, we have two older sons. They're in their 30s now. But back before he was diagnosed, we were going to be empty nesters. They were going in high school. They were going to be off going to college, going to the career, military, and we were going to be empty nesters. We were thinking, wow, start the whole dating scene over and plan for our retirement. Our hopes and dreams of retirement was moving south, someplace from Pennsylvania to someplace warmer, over 55 little development right around in our golf carts. Tell me, ladies, do you have your dreams of retirement? Do you know what your retirement is going to look like? See, I'm a beach person. I am definitely a beach person. And that's where we wanted to go, someplace warm. And then never in your wildest dreams would you expect terminal illness to happen in your life. So that took away all of those hopes and dreams for retirement. Caring for my husband for 10 years, it wiped us out financially. It, took all of his 401. ALS not only took the love of my life, but it left me in a financial hardship. It left me in this huge hole that at 60 years old, it's like I'm starting all over. I have to start over financially. If any ladies, if you feel that way, maybe you didn't work all these years. Maybe you were the stay-at-home mom, or maybe you just had part-time jobs or something, that you just aren't having enough income for retirement. See, I had to figure out something. I had to pray to God, God, what are you going to show me in this next chapter of life? How am I going to make it financially? What do you have? What voice do you have for me? Where do you want me to be in this next chapter of life? Where do you want me to serve? Who do you want me to help? How am I going to help myself get out of that financial hardship? If any ladies, if you're feeling that way, please put in me like you need something more for retirement. You need to feel like you found your purpose in life. You want to be able to enjoy retirement. You want to stop working your 9 to 5. See, a few months ago, I couldn't even think about putting that date on the calendar for retirement. There's no way. There is no way I could ever put a date on the calendar. I was going to work until I'm 90. Anybody else, ladies, do you feel like you're just going to be working the rest of your life? You're going to, that's all there is to it. Retirement is not what it was when our parents were retired, when they were planning on retirement. See, we're programmed, I think, to, go to college, get that 9 to 5, stay at that 9 to 5 job, and then retirement will be just glory. That's not the way it is anymore. We now have to have ways to have multiple streams of income. If anybody agrees with me, please put a me in the comment, like that is what we need. We need to have ways to supplement our income. And that's what I prayed about. God, please show me how I could ever supplement my income. See, I've been at my job. I'm still working 9 to 5. If you're working 9 to 5, put 9 to 5 down in the comments. I would love to know, ladies, are you still working your 9 to 5 job? I would love to know. Go ahead. That's me. That is me. But since I found a way that I could supplement my income online, it has given me that peace. I can finally see that light at the end of the tunnel. I have that backup. I have that plan that has given me, like, God has answered my prayers. And it wasn't because I was like, I had to find something. I had to say, okay, enough is enough, Beth. You need to get off that hamster wheel and you need to figure out something. You cannot go. I never wanted to be a no Grammy, can't afford it. No Grammy. Any grandparents here? See, I have my grandson. He's 2 years old. I have another grandson coming the end of December. They live, I'm Pennsylvania. They live in Arizona. I want to be financially, happy that I can buy airline tickets to go see my second grandson. I want to be able to, go first class. I want to be able to not worry about, do I have enough PTO time? See, I also never want to be a financial burden on my grown children. I never want to be a financial burden on my grown children. And I know, ladies, you don't either. I know that. So I had to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? Do you know that 65% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck? Paycheck to paycheck, ladies. Yes. And that was me. That was me. I had to, at 60 years old, figure out how I'm going to get out of that financial hardship that ALS brought me into. So I had to figure out something. So like I said, I prayed. If you're new to me, welcome. Come on in. Let me just tell you a quick little who I am. If you're not following, make sure you do go up to my profile, and everybody on YT, make sure you subscribe, make sure you give me a follow, because I'm going to tell you what I do to supplement my income and how I'm doing it in just 2 hours a day. So I do it around my 9 to 5, but it allows me to earn an income with my phone. And I want to tell you all about it because I am incredibly thankful for my friend that was showing me that this opportunity even existed, or I wouldn't have known. See, ladies, I did all the network marketing. That's where I came from. I've done all those side gigs. I think ever since I was in high school, I did those side gigs, those network marketing, where all your upline is taking your percentage. And tell me if anybody, ladies, do you do a network marketing? Where I had to do a subscription plan each month. I had to bug my family and friends. I had to make sure my customers were going to do their subscription each month because that's how I made my commission on their subscription. And I had to do a subscription. I had to spend $100 each month in order to get my commission. And I'll be very honest with you, ladies, my commission was only slightly over that $100. I had to keep buying the inventory. I had to do home parties. I had to do vendor events. I had to do Happy Mail. I had to do training. And I really was not. I had to say, enough is enough, Beth. You are not making any money. You're actually getting further down that financial hole. You're getting further down. And it just was a light bulb moment because I didn't even know that this part of earning money with your phone even existed. I really didn't. I was oblivious from it. I was caring for my husband for 10 years. It was like my blinders were on. I was just getting through minute by minute caring for him. I wasn't thinking of my future. I was just trying to get by on a daily basis. I was just trying to figure out how I was going to pay the mortgage. I was just trying to figure out how I was going to pay for my handicap van. What about my heating bills? They kept going up. I was just scared living day to day, minute by minute, as I was caring for him. And I could just feel myself getting further down that financial hole, and I had no clue how to get out of it. So after my husband passed away in 2022 is when I seriously had to have a heart-to-heart with God. God, please help me. I was begging, please tell me where you want me to go in this next chapter. How am I going to dig my way out? What do you have in store for me? I need to know. So if you are new, please give me a follow. Just hit my yellow profile here and give me a follow. And if you can't stick around, please just grab all the information that's inside my profile. Go ahead and put your email in. Grab that free guide that I have that tells you what I have found, because if it wasn't for me coming across a friend of mine talking about how she was having $900 days with just using her phone, I wouldn't know. So now I need to share that same thing because, ladies, we're helping each other out. Just like if we had bought a favorite pair of shoes or something, we need to share it with others. So just go ahead and grab that. Once you put your email in, check your promotions folder, your junk folder. It will be a video from me, Beth. I'm a real person. I am a 60-year-old Grammy. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I had to find a way to have a retirement. I had to find a way that I wasn't going to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. I had to find a way that I wasn't going to be stressed about paying the bills. Those heating bills are coming this month. This winter. I didn't want to be stressed any longer. I was tired of being stressed. So I had to get off the hamster wheel and I had to figure out what I needed to do. So just grab, if you can't stick with me, because I want to talk to you and tell you what I do in a 2-hour workday. Like, I get my income producing activities done in about 2 hours, and I do them around my 9 to 5. So I want to talk to you and tell you about it, ladies, just as we are sitting here at my kitchen table sharing about it, ladies, because we all need to have more time that we can spoil our grandbabies, that we can take the trips that we desired, so we can feel free of stressing over the bills, and caring for ourselves. We cared for, ladies, we cared for everybody else. We cared for our children. We cared for our husbands. We did everything, and we always put ourselves on the back burner. Now we need to invest in us, make that extra income so we have that stress of living our golden years the way that we dreamt about it. So that's what I want to talk to you about. So if you can't stick around, please make sure you do have my information. But I also want to give you a little bit of statistics if we are still working 9 to 5. So tell me if you are still working 9 to 5. Put a me down in the comments here. Let me just do something right here. Hang on just a minute. All right, guys. All right, just figuring out here. Thank you. Okay, guys, I want to know if you're still working 9 to 5. Do you know that 55,000 people get laid off of their jobs daily? 55,000 people get laid off from their jobs daily. See, 9 to 5s, they're not guaranteed, right? That's exactly what happened to my friend who I hopped on her live one day when she was talking about how she was making $900 days just by using her phone and promoting Done For You digital products. So that's what I want to talk to you about. And she was 58 years old. See, at her corporate America job that she was at, they were all, a group of them at her work was called in on a Teams call because they worked remotely on a Teams call on a Friday afternoon. Why does this happen on a Friday afternoon? Really? On a Friday afternoon. And they were just left go. She was scared. Who would ever want to hire a 58-year-old woman? How was she going to get a second, a job to take care? How was she going to make that type of income? What was she going to do? So that's like an eye opener. Like, how are you going to, what if that happened, ladies, to us? What if we walked into our 9 to 5 tomorrow, this week, and Friday comes up and we're laid off or we're just left go? They downsized. What if that happens? Do you have a backup plan for it? Do you have a way? See, I'm not let go, but you know what? I'm capped at my job. I'm capped at it. So I've been in my position for 23 years and I'm capped at my income. I can't go any higher. I could probably go into management or I could go into a different department, but at 60 years old, ladies, Do you think I even have the desire to do something like that? No way. No way. I want to be able to go in and put the date on the calendar like this time next year, I'm handing in my resignation. That's what we want to do, ladies. We want to have time back. We want to have financial freedom. We want to have our time freedom. We don't want to have to worry about our PTO time. We don't want to worry about setting the alarm and getting up and clocking in on time and make sure that, we're finishing out our work queues and the hustle and the bustle. We want to enjoy those slow mornings with that cup of coffee, right, ladies? If you're over 60 and you're stressing about never being able to retire, worried that we're going to retire till we're 90, come chat with me. Come chat with me, because that's who I talk to. That was me. I had to figure out, I had to see the light at the end of the tunnel and figure out. So that night that I was scrolling and I came across a friend talking about how she was having $900 days, I needed to know more. Like, that was speaking to me. Wouldn't that speak, like, is that speaking to you? Like, yeah, I want to know. I want to know. So let me ask you a few questions, ladies. Have you put a 1 down in the comment? Okay, 1 down. Hello, everybody on YT. Hello. Put a 1 down in the comments below if you have heard of digital marketing. Have heard of digital marketing. Let me just clean house up here and get rid of these people. So let's do that. Hello. Good. Bye-bye. If you come in my live, you get booted out, baby. All right. So if you have heard of digital marketing, put a 1 down in the comments. If you've heard of digital marketing, just put a 1. If you have heard of digital marketing and you're totally confused of what digital marketing is, put a 2 down. Put a 2 down in the comments if you have heard of digital marketing but are totally confused. Put a 3 down if you are involved and doing this digital marketing industry. If you are doing digital marketing industry. Do you know that digital marketing will be the #1 job in 2026? Do you know that? Do you know that we all need to have multiple streams of income? So let me talk about it. See, I was a #2. I was totally confused at what digital marketing was. When I kept hearing about it everywhere I scrolled, on every single social media platform, I kept hearing about digital marketing. Everywhere. But I was confused because I had no clue. Well, what do I do? Nobody was telling me really exactly what I had to do in digital marketing. I kept hearing that, all right, you need to find a niche. I had no idea what a niche was back then. No idea. See, I just came off of 10 years caring for my husband. I was like brain fried on that. I had no idea what a niche was. I had no idea. Maybe it was somebody that cared for a loved one. Maybe that was my niche. Then I kept hearing about digital marketing as I had to create something. I had to go out to Canva and create something. I had to do like some type of ebook. And I knew it would come in. I knew what digital marketing was. Every one of us on here do digital marketing. Everybody. Because you have posted a video of going to your coffee shop and getting your favorite coffee. Everybody has posted a picture of their vacations. You're doing it digitally. That's what that is. Marketing, everybody has marketed. If you're holding that coffee cup, you know that Starbucks or whatever is on there, you just marketed for them. you've got a sweatshirt on with your favorite football team or baseball or whatever, you just market it for that football or baseball team. So everyone has done some form of digital marketing. Now, when I learned about it, I thought, okay, I'm going to have to go to Canva and I'm going to have to create some type of ebook and put it out there of what I could help somebody with or I could educate them with. I had no idea what I could ever educate somebody. Maybe I could educate like how to care for your husband if they had a terminal illness, but who would want to buy that? Hopefully no one. Hopefully no one wanted that. So that's what I kept hearing digital marketing was. Go out, post create your ebook and put your font on it and do, the color scheme, brand yourself. And I had no desire. Put it out there for like $9.99 and then sell it. And that's how your digital marketing, how you would make your money. That's what. Anybody else agree with me? Like that is how digital marketing worked at first. That's what I kept hearing, right? Anybody else? Angie, Mary, thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is beautiful in Pennsylvania. True, Angie, that's what you kept hearing. Like that is. Now that I'm in this digital space, I've been doing it for 8 months now. I know that. I get that. Skies are the limit when you've learned the basics of it. But when you're starting off, I didn't know anything. So I came across Mary. She's on here. I talk about her all the time. She's my way. I was scrolling, laying in bed one night, just scrolling. Like you're not even paying attention when you're scrolling. Like me. That's me. Yes, Mary, that is you. As you're scrolling. Everybody has scrolled, right? Now let me teach you or let me tell you that you can stop your scroll and turn it into multiple streams of income. You just have to know about it. You just have to take the opportunity. You have to be the action taker. You have to say, I need to have a retirement. I need to not stress about how I'm going to pay that mortgage. I need to stop stressing about how I'm going to, have more time with my grandbabies. How am I going to do that? We need to just know the opportunity. And ladies, we help each other. We help. That's what we are. Like us Gen Xers, ladies, we stick together. So when I came across and Mary was saying how she was having $900 days by just using her phone, it stopped me. It literally stopped me because it was like she was talking directly to me because I needed that. So I know that, ladies, you're scrolling right now. You're scrolling. And you heard me say, $900. Like, what would you do with that? What would you do? I can't use my phone pick up my phone because I'm over here on YT. What would you do if you received a PayPal message right now or you woke up to a PayPal message that $900 less those PayPal fees or Stripe, whatever your payment gateways are options, less their fees? What would you do if that was deposited right into your account? Like how would your day be? See, that's the opportunity that is right here in front of you that I personally knew nothing about. Now, God's saying, okay, Beth, this is your next chapter. This is what you can do. Sky's the limit when we learn the basics of digital marketing. When we start off, I call it my business in a box. My business in a box. Because it has given me a website. It has given me 4 multiple streams of income. 4. It has given me peace of mind for my retirement. It has given me like hope that I can now put that date on the calendar that I won't be working till 90. Like, we all need that, ladies. We need that opportunity. We need to listen to someone like, okay, maybe I need to know more about it. So as Mary was talking that night, she's saying 4 done for you digital programs. Like, I didn't have to create them. I didn't have to go out to Canva and rewrite them or anything. These are done for you. And there's 4 different levels with education, and I could come in at whatever price point I wanted. So if I wanted to start at the 100 and invest in the $100 program, I could do that. That's like getting your feet wet. It's like the freshman year of college. You're getting your feet wet. You're learning the basics of digital marketing. And you're going to earn the 100% profit, okay? Also. Or maybe you want to come in at the 300. You want more training. You want more modules of learning more. So you come in at the 300. So your website's going to have the 300 and the 100. What if I had a $300 PayPal message was just deposited into my account? Yeah, I need those multiple streams of income. I need any of it. So you could invest in the 300. And ladies, it's a one-time investment. So it's not like that network marketing that I talked about before, where I kept have to doing a subscription each month. No, one-time investment. Okay, so the next level is like your junior year, right? That's your 600. Your 600 investment. So then on your website, you're going to have 600, 300, or 100. You make 100% profit on that one. Or what I wanted, because that's what I needed the 900. And the 900 is the #1 selling program. #1. Because that gives you, I have that written down, that gives you live training, okay? And it gives you 23 modules of training. 23 modules, and all that training is in Kajabi, plus live trainings every Monday with our mentor, Michelle, who started the Digital Growth Community back in 2022, okay, and has grown our community. Ladies, are you ready for this? 57,000 people inside our community. So that's a proven system, So that's where I needed to start, because I was so new to digital marketing. I needed the basics. I wanted that business in a box. I wanted something all done for me. I didn't have to think about creating. I didn't have to do it. So now, ladies, stick around, because I want to tell you how I get my income producing activities done. So then I can still work my 9 to 5. I can play with my grandson. I could take more walks, I can do whatever. So I'm getting my time back, that I'm not stuck doing it all the time. I didn't have to leave my house, okay? Pennsylvania, we all turn the clocks back, okay? If you live in anywhere where you're turning the clocks back, we all know that it's gonna be dark at 4 o'clock. I didn't wanna go out in the evening and have to get a second job and be out at night worrying about, I'm 60. I don't like driving at night, right? Come on, ladies, I know you don't like driving at night. Am I not the only one? So I needed that. I had to figure out, okay, I can do this. I can do this with my phone. If all those people are making money online and using their cell phone, I need to know. I can do this. So if you're new, please make sure to give me a follow. Go ahead up here, my yellow profile. Follow. Go ahead and put there's all the information is in there. I want you to get my free guide today. Okay, put your email in, check your spam, check your promotions. Hello, Chloe. Come on in. Hello. Make sure you're following me, subscribe over there, grab my free guide, because I'm teaching you the opportunity that you can earn money online. You can earn this, you can, be comfortable for your retirement, stop stressing about living paycheck to paycheck. So grab that, double check once you put your email in, ladies. Double check that you do check your promotions folder, your junk folder, and so things don't get lost. You will see 2 videos, okay? The first video is from me. I'm a real person, 60-year-old Grammy from Pennsylvania. And then you're going to see another video from our mentor, Michelle. And then you'll see those 4 different programs that I talked about, the 100, 300, 600, or 900. So you decide what financial option you are ready to jump in at. Where do you want to start earning 100%? What do you want? And then once you do that, you're in my email system. So you will get emails from me sharing more about how I'm doing it, when I'm doing it, what's happening inside the community. So please grab that information because it's worth you seeing. So let me just give you another statistic, okay? Do you know November is the month that 24 million people's health care will be going up? That's me. I'm still working 9 to 5, so my health care will be going up. That slight increase in pay will be going to our health care. That's it. So how are you supposed to really get ahead? How are you supposed to? We have to get ahead by ways of earning extra income somewhere, okay? I'm not asking you to go. Don't want to go out and get a second job. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go out of my home and get it. I want my time back. I had to know, how are people making income from their phone? Done for you digital programs. Now, with that business in a box, ladies, you also get your own website, okay? Your website. So I have that. Now, if you are in my email system, if you have grabbed the guide, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am doing a private Zoom call to show you more, to show you inside our community, inside our training modules, talk about any questions that you have, go through the programs. So that is tonight. But you need to be on my email list. I also have a Black Friday special that I started last Friday. It ends tonight after I do that private Zoom call tonight, telling you that I will pay for your website to be all set up. I will have our tech set that all up as a done-for-you service. Okay, done-for-you service. I'll get that all done for you. It cost about $200 to get that all set up. I'm going to, as long as you're purchasing the $900 system to come in, because I want you to start off right. I want you to be able to earn those 4 multiple streams of income. That's where I want. I was scared. I'll admit it. I was scared to get off that hamster wheel. We all feel safe on that hamster wheel. We all feel safe about, doing our routine that we're so used to doing, that it's hard to get off that hamster wheel. But I had to. My grandbabies are so important to me. I never want to be the no, Grammy can't afford it. My future, keeping my home, spending more time with my kids, leaving a legacy for them. That's the important thing to me. And I don't want to work until I'm 90. I had to figure out how I can make extra money. I had to. So I'm glad I found the opportunity. I am thankful that I came across Mary, a friend now, who I didn't even know, talking about this, how she was earning it from her phone with done-for-you digital programs. And I started by asking for her guide. And that's what I got. So by the healthcare, if you are working 9 to 5, our healthcare goes up and then we get an increase. We're really not, because it's all going to healthcare. We can't get ahead in our system. We keep going back. So this is where multiple streams of incomes helps. Okay, so now I want to tell you, what do I do as my income producing activities? What do I do? Does anybody want to know what I do in my 2-hour day? 2-hour day, and I don't even do it straight 2 hours because I'm working 9 to 5. So I get to do it around my 9 to 5. I get to do it a little bit here, a little bit there, but I get my income producing activities done. So I want to tell you, let me ask you, ladies, can you do a 5-7 second video or about a minute video? Can you do that? Put a yes down in the comments, ladies, if you can do those short videos, short reels, short pieces of content, short ones. If you can do a 5-7 second minute video. My 5 and my 7 second video, ladies, are usually text on the screen. And you can go here if you want to look at my profile, go look at my content. You can see that also on YT, my shorts. Look at those. They're the pieces of content. They are your income producing activities, ladies. That's what they are. So can you do little short ones? What I do is to make those, I have a lot of B-roll in my phone. B-roll is tonight while you're doing up your dishes or you're over there, my dishes are behind me, my sink, is I prop up my phone, okay? And I video maybe myself doing the dishes. I video maybe I'm cooking dinner. This morning I videoed when my grandson and I were playing some with Play-Doh. I'll video if I'm out walking. I'll video some scenery. I'll video me making the bed. I'll video me vacuuming. Okay, so that's your B-roll. You have that B-roll. And then I turn it into a 7-piece, a 5-second video. And I'll put text on the screen. Yep. Yeah, Chloe, I can do little short ones. Yeah, Chloe, yes. Have you gotten, Chloe, have you gotten my guide? Please make sure you put your email in and get my free guide. Check your promotions, check your junk folder, but see what I am talking about. So that's your income producing activities. I post 3 of those a day, 3 of them. I'll do 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening, somewhere around there. Doesn't have to be like set in stone what time, but I do. I'm consistent. I am definitely consistent. So I post 3 of those. I go live once or twice a day. Now, I did not go live in the very beginning, and I haven't been consistent with going live. But new month, new day, new goals. My goals for November is going live every day. So every day at about 3:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to go live. All right? Except for maybe the weekends will be judgy, but I'll be going live sometime. But every day at 3:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be going live for about an hour. So join me. Make sure you follow so you'll get those notifications, but I'll be going live. So that's part of my income producing activity. That's part of my 2-hour workday that I do. The other one is plugging into training. How important is it? We have a community of over 57,000 people where we get training daily. So you're in business for yourself, ladies, but you're never alone. You're never alone. Training, you don't pay for, okay? This is a one-time investment. So you decide, you purchase your program, whatever program you want to come in at. You want to come in at the 100, you want to come in at the 3, the 6, or the 9. Either program that you come in is what you will be able to earn the 100% profit. I came in at the 9 because I wanted all my customers to have those 4 different income streams, whatever they wanted, whatever their financial needs are. I wanted that option. Okay. I wanted that option for them. So you choose. I put it on a credit card. Okay. Your very first training module, ladies, is how to profit in 7 days. If you can be coachable and you can be consistent and have a strong why, you can do this. Okay, you can do this. I have a strong why. My grandbabies, my not working until I'm 90 is a strong why. Not worrying about how I'm going to pay the heating bills. That's my strong why. And I'm consistent. And I'm definitely coachable. Can you be coachable? Let me ask you. Ladies, will you be coachable if you were going to the gym? You wanted to lose 50 pounds and you wanted to start going to the gym. And they had a coach there that was going to train you every day to lose that. Yeah, yes, I would be coachable. I would be consistent. That's what you need in your business. You want to see those. You want to build up that rapport with your customers. You want to attract your perfect customer. That's all taught inside your training. Now, your system. Let me tell you about your website. You get your website with this in a business in a box. That's $39. One-time investment, one time. Where can you get a website for $39? You can't even build a website for that. Okay. And if anybody comes in at the 900, what I'm doing for my Black Friday special, which ends tonight on my private Zoom, so make sure you are on my email list and you want to have the link for that private Zoom tonight to talk more about this, please get on there and message me for it. With that, if you come in tonight, it ends at 7 p.m. after at my Zoom call. I am offering done for you setup on your website. Okay. We have that option available if you didn't want to, sit and listen to short 5-minute videos to put your website together. We do have a tech team that will do that. For a paid done for you service. That's what I'm offering as my Black Friday special. Come in at 900, invest in yourself, get those 4 streams of income, get your business up and running faster. You could be earning for the holidays. You don't need to be stressed about putting everything on a credit card. What if you had those sales coming in to help you for the holiday? What if you had the option of knowing about it? Like something could help you have a better holiday, not stressed. That's what I want to share. Because if I didn't hear about it online, I wouldn't know. I thought network marketing really was the only thing. That didn't work for me. Did not work. I was getting further and further down the financial hole because I kept spending more and more on my network marketing. And I tried TT Shop. I had to keep buying things. It was putting me I didn't need this stuff. I really did not need the stuff, but I had to keep buying it in order to promote it. This you don't. You buy it one time and you sell it over and over and over and over and over. And it's teaching you how, what this business in a box has taught me. Now I have my own community. I have my own community, which also is up in my profile, Sacred Healing Circle for any widows. It's a community. It's a safe community where we can build lasting friendships and we talk about our grief journey. It has taught me how to write my now ebook. See, before I didn't want any part of it. I didn't know anything about how to create an ebook. I had no desire. Now I see all what you can do, what you can teach people by having an ebook. So I'm learning it. And that's coming out shortly, ladies. It is bedtime stories for ladies. So look for those. That's going to be my ebook. So again, get on my email list for it. But that's what I teach. If I didn't hear about it online, I would never had known about it. And it's just sharing, because I think ladies, especially us over 50, we have to support each other. We have to share what's helping us. It's like if we went out to dinner at a great restaurant and we had this wonderful steak, we would be sharing it with our friends. We'd be doing that. So that's a 2-hour workday. That's what we do. We do our content because our content is our income producing activities. Our reels, our videos, our content, whatever you want to call it. That's what makes you the money. Because people are scrolling, they're coming across your videos, ladies, and they're saying, what's this 60-year-old lady talking about? How is she making this money online? What is she talking about? How I need to do this. I need to see it. I need to have a retirement. I don't want to work until I'm 90. What is she talking about? They're going then up to your profile, looking at your information. They're putting their email in and they're seeing those videos that you do and how to start on these programs. That's what they're doing. So your content is working for you even behind the scenes. You can pick your platform. You can start from scratch. So you can train your algorithm who your perfect customer is. See, I don't really talk to the new moms or the stay-at-home moms because I want to be a stay-at-home Grammy. Like my boys are in their 30s. They have children of their own. I want to now help care for them. I want to be that Grammy that doesn't have to worry about, oh, I've got to work now. I can't. Or don't have enough PTO time to take off, or I've got to work this holiday or something. No, I want to cherish those moments with my grandchildren. I never want to be the no, Grammy can't afford it, ladies, right? Right, grandparents? That's us. We don't want to do that. There's a better way. And we can do this. If you are retired and you're getting that monthly check, ladies, that just doesn't cut it for us. We have to stop stressing. I'm thankful that I found this, I came across it, and I want to share it with all of you. So please, what questions do you have, ladies? What questions? Anybody over on YT? Anyone that has any questions with anything? Did everyone get their guide? I want to make sure you got the guide that's up here in my profile. I want you. Like, I can't be the only 60-year-old that doesn't have a retirement. I can't be. Like, come on. Really? Am I the only 60-year-old lady out there that doesn't have a retirement? Like, seriously? I know ALS came into our life and ALS wiped me clean out of everything. It took the love of my life. It left me in a financial hardship. I had to figure out something. I'm turning that pain into a purpose. I am showing other ladies that, hey, this opportunity exists. Get off the hamster wheel and do something for yourself. Do something. Maybe you don't need the income for retirement. Maybe you don't. But don't you just love helping other ladies? Don't you just love serving others? Like, God didn't want us to stress about everything. I'm giving it all. He's telling me what I need to do. He's sharing, like, this is you. You need to share it with others, ladies. Like, I can't be the only 60-year-old out there. I can't be the only one. So that's why I just want to share it and know that this opportunity exists. Grab that guide. Tell me about it. Don't forget my Black Friday specials. It does end tonight. Did everyone get the guide? Just go up here. Did everybody give me a follow, ladies? Ladies, if you are over 50, you're worried about retirement, you are retired and you're enjoying it. Hey, I want to know. Tell me about it. So those ladies, that's who my perfect customer is. That's who I want to talk to. I want to talk to also ladies that are starting over, that walked a painful journey, that need to. So give me a follow. They're the people I connect. The Grammys. I want to connect with Grammys out there. I want you to know that, hey, we could be doing this as we're watching our grandchildren. We could be making silly videos and propping some text messages on the videos and putting it out there. People are curious, like, how does she get so much time to spend with her grandkids? I have to work all the time. What is she doing? That's what they want to know more about. So they're saying, okay, hey, I could do something like this. I could be coachable. I could be consistent. I can do short videos. I want to know. I want to be involved in a community like this of all like-minded people, like millionaires inside the community. I want to learn from them. I want to learn from coaches. I want to invest in my future. I want to invest in myself. Do you know if you went to college you took an online course on digital marketing, you'd be spending thousands and thousands and then have no community to help you with, no training to help you with? This is your business in a box. Everything comes with it. It's your start of your digital marketing career. It's your start of it. So make sure, again, you're grabbing it in here, get your guide, and going in there and getting all of that information. Put your email in, double check your promotions folder, your junk folder, just in case it's lost. But there will be 2 videos. The first one will be from me. Everybody over in YT, make sure you do get that guide. That is right there inside my profile, the guide. You can double check that. And you'll see those 2 videos. So a video from me, I'm a real person, and then another video next will be from Michelle. Michelle is our mentor of the digital growth community. She started this community back in 2022. And has grown this community to over 57,000 people. Like, seriously, proven systems and teaching you, and we're taught to do this in a 2-hour workday. That's what we teach, because she believes in getting your time back. She didn't want to start doing this and spending the entire day doing it. That's what it's all about, getting our time back, spending more time with our family, spending more time with our grandbabies, spending more time for us, spending more time so you can travel. So if you can do 3 pieces of content, okay, that's what I do, 3 pieces of content, and I do so many B-rolls. I have B-rolls, I said about me doing dishes, me cooking. This morning I did it with my grandson and his Play-Doh. Vacuuming, that's my B-roll. And I will put pieces of text messages right on the screen. Like, I can't be the only 60-year-old that has no retirement. I found an opportunity right online that I get to earn money with my phone. If you want to know more, then comment yes below. Like, simple, done for you. 5 seconds, 7 second, a minute video, a talking video. You can come live. I do that in my 2-hour. I plug into the training. I'm coachable. I am consistent with doing it. There's also a way you can learn how to copy and paste on a classified ads, and these classified ads, these websites are given to us inside our training. So I have like a little ad that I made up, and you can post them all over the United States. And yesterday or the day before I was in Virginia posting. So I did copy, paste, and post ads, and you're putting your website out there for people saying, oh, I need money for retirement. I want to know more. And then they're plugging into your website and looking for your information. Now, also in this business in a box, your website, you are given 30 campaigns, 30 emails. So when a person will put in their email, then each day they're going to get the system. The system is set up as an automation. Okay, that's how businesses run, on automation. That's what you want. So the system is setting it all up. It's just like all your emails that you get from Shein or you get from Bath and Body Works. They're not sitting there and saying, oh, Amanda, I need to send you an email today. The system is doing that. So that's what happens with yours. Your system is being set up that way to send out those emails to your customers. Okay, they want to get to know you. They know you, so it's set up that way. So remember my Black Friday special I'm doing, it started this past Friday, yesterday and today until tonight is my private Zoom at 7 p.m. You need to be on my email list and then reply back once you get that saying, I need the link for tonight's call. I am offering done for you service to get your website all set up. So we have our own tech department inside our digital growth community. I'm getting them to set up your website so you don't need to be bothered, and I'm going to go ahead and pay for that. So that's like almost $200 that I'm paying for that as a Black Friday, but it ends tonight only if you come in at the 900 level. So you will get 4 streams of income. So that's what I'm doing for you. As long as you come in there. So tell me what questions you have. Pretty easy what we do in a 2-hour. Can everybody make those videos? You know, start doing your B-roll, putting it in, saving it. I have a folder inside my phone that I have B-roll in there, and I just keep doing videos, putting videos in there and keeping them, and that's what I post. It makes it so simple and easy. Check out, if you are following me, check out the videos that I have done on there. You learn that. You learn that inside your training, and it is easy. So let me go through the programs one more time. 4 different done-for-you programs, depending on what where you want to come in at. So you have the 100. You can come in at the 100. You're going to learn. You're going to have that 1 stream of income, that 100, okay? You're going to get 9 modules, 9 training modules with that. If you want to invest, it's a one-time investment. Remember, one time, no subscription plan, no training fees, one-time investment. The next level you can come in at is 300. So then on your website, you'll have 300 and 100. The 300 has 19 modules of training, okay? Or you can come in at the 600 level. On your website, you will have 600, 300, or 100. They're the ones that you can offer. All, again, you are earning the 100% profit on those. Okay, the 600 has 22 modules of training. Okay, you'll get that. And then the 4th level is the 900. That is the #1 seller. Everybody comes in. Then you will earn 100% on all 4. Okay, all 4. You come in at the 900. That has 23 modules, plus every Monday is when we have our live training from our multimillionaire, Michelle. Live training with the 900 Legacy Builder. That's what this is on there. And that's what I offer as the tech setup there. So what questions does everybody have for anything? If you have any questions on any of it, let me know. I want you to have the opportunity. It starts with just getting my guide. Again, I will direct you. Just double clicking my profile picture here. Do make sure you follow me so you know what pieces of content I put out, what you would be doing. And then inside there in my profile is my information. Once you put your email in, double check your spam, your promotions folder, junk folder for the information. You are going to get a video first from me, real live me, Beth, 60-year-old Grammy. I'm a real person. You'll see my video first, and then I'm going to pass it over to our mentor, Michelle. She will do another little video. Down at the bottom, also in there, you will have a guide. I'm giving everybody that free guide. I have 2 of them. So make sure you get that. Okay, it explains some more. Down at the bottom of that first email that you will get, it will say, here is your blueprint. Double check your promotions junk folder for it. Here is the blueprint. You will get that guide from me, and you'll see the ready programs. So you can look more at the 100 program. You can look more about the 300, more about the 6, and more about the 9. There are ton of testimonial videos on there. I encourage you to look at all the information. These are real people who are having their lives changed. Lives are being changed by this opportunity. Something that you didn't have to create, something that you can resell over and over and over, something that you can learn how to have multiple streams of income. Say you're in a business right now. Say you have a brick and mortar store and you just don't know how to market that. Your sales down. This teaches you attraction marketing. It teaches you how to do reels. Social media is a free platform. It never sleeps. This is where you want to promote your business, on social media, ladies. This is where you want. So if you do have your own brick and mortar, this is what you need. You need those programs to teach you that. All right, anybody have any questions? I'm going to go out and get some sunshine. It's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. I don't forget, if you are on my email list, I do have a 7 o'clock private Zoom talking more about the opportunity. And just once you get that email, please reply back to me. Say yes. Send me the link for tonight's call, so you can see what it's all about. We can talk a little bit more about it, ask questions, but I need you to also first be on my email list and know more about it. All right, ladies, I will see you later on. I hope that you have gotten that information, because it is your first step off that hamster wheel. Off the hamster wheel that you need to see. All right, ladies, I will talk to you all later on this evening, and have a great day. Also, don't forget, every day, Monday through Friday, I will be going live 3:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I hope you will join me, ladies. All right, talk to you all later. Bye-bye.